We're here. Lazarus, the XO. What you guys say, man? That's to my papers. Let's get it.
When you're looking on the tube and you want that fire, Baba TV every time, fire. When you're looking on the tube and you want that fire, Baba TV every time, fire. 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 When you're looking on the tube and you want that fire, Baba TV every time, fire. When you're looking on the tube and you want that fire, Baba TV every time,
I was looking on my phone, trying to get up in my zone. So I typed in Baba TV, then I pressed my thumb and scroll. Searching through the channel, knowledge on the mantle. Loving all the programs, plus a sign at a panel. I was dropping all these jewels, man, just trying to get my people right. I was reading all these books in my mind, I was just thinking like, I got it. If we come together, work together, help each other, maybe we can be free.
when you're looking on the tube and you want that fire, Baba TV every time, fire. When you're
Assalamu alaikum. In the most holy name of Almighty God Allah, who came in the person of Master W.D. Farad Muhammad and his divine message, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and we always give respect to the Minister Louis Farrakhan, the national representative. I'm here with Brother Khalid Muhammad from Chicago. We talked on the phone many a times, okay?
Yes, sir.
And he said, Melchizedek, I heard about you. I want to see you. I always talk to you, but I want to come and see you in person. This young man came all the way from Chicago to see me, okay?
Yes, sir.
And here he is, Khalid Muhammad Shabazz Allah. Go ahead, young brother.
How you doing? Okay.
About your experience in Islam, since you heard the teachings of Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Okay.
What level of understanding you come to? What are you trying to do for yourself? What's your goal in life? You're going to your educational, that you're going to college and everything. Let them know. And your pants is up. You don't wear your pants down.
No, sir.
Go ahead.
All right. I first came in the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. When I came, my mother married a Muslim brother by the name of Brother Michael Muhammad, and he took me and my sisters in, and my mother, and had us going to Muhammad University of Islam. So when I first started going to Muhammad University of Islam, that's when I got to the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, learned that God was not no spook, and his name is Allah. So that kind of opened my mind up, and get to learn about Jesus and how these prophets, all the prophets were black. I ain't never been taught that before. That opened my mind up. So every time I read the Bible, I think about reading Noah, I think about a white man. I read about Abraham, think about a white man. So that kind of opened my eyes up to that the black man is God.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Now, what's your goal? I know you're in the college and everything. What is your profession? What you want to be? What you want to elevate to? And what kind of position you would like to have where you can educate your people and pass on what you've learned to your people?
All right. I'm a student. I'm going to school in Champaign, Illinois. I'm going to school for computer engineering. I want to learn how to deal with all type of different technologies, so I could be able to, technology is the new future. And technology is getting better and better as years go on, and more advanced. And I wanted to stay up to date with the technology, and also my goal is to always, have fine luxuries and friendships in all walks of life as well. So I see that as the key to my success and getting to that.
Okay. Now, how do you feel about your little visit here in New York? What do you think about New York? I know you met the supreme video man known as Baba TV,
yes,
every time fire.
Shout out Baba.
We on Baba TV every time fire. And if you want to know what's going on nationally, internationally, universally, because he deal with all the high guys, knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Yes, sir.
You got to tune in on Baba TV, Every Time Fire, YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Now, let's go ahead now. You enjoy New York.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself in New York. I feel like
Wait, how do you feel being in a company on a one-on-one with the main man known as Baba TV, Every Time Fire?
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure being on here. I watch his YouTube channel all the time. This is the first channel. Before n.o.i TV, I was watching Baba TV, you know, every time. And I was just watching, like, getting into the debates, getting into just different type of sciences, you know, not just Islam, but also
Variety.
seeing what the Moors got to say, But yeah, it definitely opened my mind. As soon as I started watching this, I said I need to come to New York. I saw you on Baba TV. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, it's Brothers in the Nation on here too as well. So I definitely need to come to New York to see how it is. So.
Excellent.
You've been to Mosque Mariam, right?
That's my mosque. That's my mosque.
Okay, I gotta come there. I've never been there.
Man, Mosque Mariam, beautiful.
Okay. One more thing. What do you think about this Jay-Z 444? I don't know what the 44 mean yet. What do you mean by 444? 44 what? And I'm rich nigga, poor nigga, white nigga, black nigga. What's all this? I mean, gee whiz. I mean, if you know you are a nigga, you don't have to let everybody know you a nigga. Your works, actions, and deeds show and prove that you a nigga.
Exactly.
You understand? A rich nigga. Now here's a rich nigga. You understand? But you and know who poor niggas are. But you're a rich nigga, but you ain't doing nothing for poor niggas. So what are you talking about? Okay? Now, if you're a rich nigga and understand the situation of a poor nigga, then why don't you put up a affordable housing development, rich nigga? Why don't you put up a daycare center so these professional women and those who are attending college can continue their education and have a decent place for their children without being molested by these sick-minded child molester, rich nigga? Why don't you put up a senior citizen center? A senior citizen center for the elderly, the ones who lay the foundation so you can get where you are. You understand what I'm saying? Now that they get to the point where they need assistance medically or mentally, now here you are, a rich nigga, but you don't put up a senior citizen center for the poor nigga. What about a youth center so the young brothers after school don't have to be out on the street, on the corners, in the park, or anything? They can have like a YMCA where they can go there after school and have all of the physical material and even health programs and so forth to maintain their health and to better their physical self as far as fitness is concerned. I mean, rich nigga with all this money, why you don't do some construction? What about a library? Hey, rich nigga, what about what would we say? A museum. Rich nigga, why don't you put up a museum in honor of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, who laid the foundation for all of us that we all are walking on? If it doesn't be for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad's teaching, you will still be in a garbage can, smoking crack or cocaine, or running after young girls to freak out with. Rich nigga. When you talk about rich nigga, you can't say rich nigga, poor nigga, if you ain't done nothing for poor nigga, rich nigga. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And the reason why you're still in the situation you are, with what? A CD? A DVD? That's not building no community.
It's not.
CD and DVD ain't never built no community. When you want to build a community, you got to deal with the daycare center, senior citizen center, recreational center, affordable houses, a supermarket, you understand, a YMCA, or any type of a physical fitness program. That's when you call building a community.
He got enough money to do that.
Yeah, thank you. And all you, like I said before, all these rich preachers who I labeled as 10% bloodsuckers clergy. All the clergy are 10% bloodsuckers, robbing poor people, doing nothing for poor people. All they got to give them, all they offer them is a Bible. if they don't offer them a Bible, they offer them a Quran, but you're not doing nothing in the community for the people, and that's why you don't get no respect from white people, because the only thing white people understand is economics and doing something for their own kind. What do you have to say about that? Khalid, Muhammad, Shabazz, Allah from Chicago.
Alright, so I listened to the album. I like the album. You know, I believe Jay-Z was talking in the language that we know. You know, because we still use the word nigga every day, like, you know, like it's a part of our everyday language. So I like the album. He was talking about financial literacy. He was getting into you know, manning up to his faults with him and his relationship with his wife. No, I saw it as a step, you know, but I feel like Jay-Z been in the game for a long time. Should have been happened. Like, you know, he should have been talking about this, so the rappers now could been talking about it. You know what I mean? Because Jay-Z been in the rap game for the longest. You know.
Well, he should have been doing something for the community.
Exactly.
Okay, now you hold. You just left the school. The school, the school of the gods and earth.
God's
right?
earth, yes, sir.
That's where he got his wisdom from.
Exactly.
That's the fact. That's his foundation.
I was just gonna get into
He
that.
was okay. I'm gonna let you. He was crawling around the garbage can until he touched base with the father of the God nation,
right,
who provided him and everybody else with the 120, known as the supreme wisdom, which is the 120. Okay, he's familiar with that. Now, being that you're a rich nigga, why don't you go and renovate the school, the academy, or the school, and the foundation where you got your knowledge from? Show respect to the father of the gods and earth by doing something constructive for his nation, and the best thing you can do to show respect for his nation is rebuild the school without conversation. Just go and rebuild the nation for the gods and earth. Okay, a few announcements I'll make. One is work like a slave, live like a king. And the only way you can put yourself in heaven at once, you got to keep your money in your pocket. Stay focused, forward ever, backward never. Don't stop until you're on top, and when you get on top, keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Would you like to say the last announcement to Baba?
I'd like to say that I will be at the Alhambra Ballroom tomorrow for the Unity event. For the Unity event, and I'll be here till Monday as well. I still want to enjoy New York when I go even after all of this.
Well, now he came. He wants to be at the big celebration of the House of Consciousness. Sarnetta Unity House of Consciousness is putting on a big event tomorrow at the Alhambra Ballroom. They come from all over the country to be there, and this is why another reason why he's here in New York, because he wants to see New York for himself, and he also wants to touch base with a one-on-one with the Melchizedek Supreme Shabazz Allah, and also Baba TV Everytime Fire, who he always watches on his computer. Okay, so don't forget tomorrow, the House of Consciousness, Black News 102, Sarnetta is putting on a big event in honor and respect for his works, action, deeds, by bringing all of the different conscious minds together and giving them all a platform to express themselves and show love and unity and understanding amongst each other. Yes, so on that note, we say, Baba TV,
yes, sir.
Every time fire.
Peace.
Peace.